2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, they know this game will be a battle. The team they defeated in the conference finals, they're not taking this one lightly. And already the grind of the new season starting to show. Shaq, how do you stay fresh for the long haul, both as a player and as just a massive individual?
Veteran guys, you got to know how to pace yourself. And minute restrictions, it really has become a bigger part of the game.
Yeah, I agree. So, injury histories always taken into account now. This is why you have to develop depth.
How do you stay fresh for the long haul?
Oh, man, I have this
coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off a good outing against the Bulls in Chicago, and they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawlessly.
Yeah, and they also controlled the pace of the game for most of the night. Outstanding effort in the hostile environment.
This season, right now in the beginning stages, but some teams, Chris, already exceeding expectations. How do they keep that momentum? How do they keep things rolling along in that way?
You have to do that in the locker room and in practice. You have to make sure that you stick to the coach's rules and roles, and have to remember your success was built and predicated upon doing it the right way. And details, and especially the little things, and stick with the basics.
Good stuff. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Antetokounmpo. Carter is out there with Rose. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. After the miss from Joel Embiid. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Howard's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Bucks. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I asked him what the focus was coming into the game tonight. He said one word: rebounding. If they can hit the glass with a purpose every time down the floor, he thinks they're in a good position to win. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. So an early focus on crashing the boards. And Embiid with the block.
And the wingspan of Embiid, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
Bucket is good.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, I think he was surprised. He was so open. That's just a defensive breakdown.
Now here's Howard. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. He also did a great job at creating.
Carter with the bucket.
And you love to see Rose operating as a playmaker first and foremost.
Here's Butler. Outside for Simmons. The pass to Harris. Lead from 10 feet out. And it's sent back by Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. We'll see, Webb, there were a ton of huge personalities on this 76ers team, from the stars right on down to the rotation players.
Well, it starts with the Embiid. You know, he's talking junk out there. And think about the quiet swagger that Simmons plays with. This group genuinely get along, and they play for each other. The trials they went through to get here as a core, they should have all the confidence in the world.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop still should have went for something better than that, though.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. 9-point game. Pass to Embiid. Shot to stop the run. Drops in the tray. Embiid's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They get a hand on it. Antetokounmpo kicks to Rose. Butler against Carter. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last two possessions. They're going that way.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Oh, great effort.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the stripe.
Outside, Simmons over Rose. And no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against
This is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago. Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. And it's good on the way in. Embiid's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Now, here's Howard. He has 6. Back to Carter. Milwaukee the rebound. Goes back up. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. 76ers on defense. Trailing here by 8. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Rose with the ball. He picked up 24 points in their last win against New York.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
And already they've staked out a noticeable
on his jumper. I mean, looking so soft and accurate coming out of his hand.
Here's Butler after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Butler kicks to Simmons, and he lays in the alley-oop.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Well, great leaping ability, such a advantage in this game of basketball, Chris, when you think about the bigs who can control that kind of part of their game. Who comes to mind for you?
And you have to go out there to look at that man, DeAndre Jordan. I mean, he dunks, it looks like a Nerf hoop. He just throws it up there. The way that he gets up. How about Drummond, the way that he can get 20 rebounds in just a second, how quick he is at getting that second step and going back up. When I think of athletic big men, I think of Andre Drummond as one of the most athletic big men that I've ever seen.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
The 76ers making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Brandon Wright's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Derrick Rose. And stolen by Wright. Inside, here's Wilson, takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Back to Redick. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. You know, see, Webb, J.J. Redick has just continued to age well. He's a fantastic player now into his 30s.
Well, Redick keeps adding to his game, but the shooting never changes. He shot well over 40 from deep for his career. Redick is a player who doesn't rely on his burst or his first step to score. I mean, he can keep playing like this for a long time.
And the 76ers making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Whitey's checked in for the Bucks.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Connaughton, covered by Redick. And there it is for him. And the Bucks lead by 8.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Outside Hardaway. And it's off from 3-point. Milwaukee leading by 8. Wilson kicks to Connaughton. Feeds it to Livingston. Hardaway trying to free himself up. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got his first 2 points of the night.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Is being played on either end.
The 76ers trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Here's Connaughton, covered by Redick. Wilson the pass to Wright. Bucks passing it around. Goes up on the wing, and it's off the back rim. No good. Hardaway dishes to Livingston. Back to Hardaway. He kicks it to Embiid.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
Passes it to Wilson, and J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, Philadelphia. 6-point game. Now Here's Brogdon. He's covered by Livingston. And the rejection by Embiid. No good from outside. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range.
Did anybody see any defensive presence on that play? I mean, he's not going to blow that layup. It was wide open.
Graves passes to Embiid. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Bucks number 1, the 76ers third.
You know, both of these clubs forced a lot of turnovers and also converted offensively off of them. Very impressive.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his moves.
Down low, Bolden. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pushing it up. Here's Graves. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now it's just a 3-point Bucks lead.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Here's Brogdon. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Tough-nosed Jimmy Butler talks about the mantle of being a franchise player.
You call me a leader, all-star, whatever you want to call me.
And that's what he worked for. And he works as hard as anyone, Greg, in the NBA.
And you see that competitiveness and desire in his play.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
On that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
Well, obviously that was the game plan coming in. Be physical right off the rip.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Bucks. Wilson out there with Brandon Wright. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's White. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. It's good on the putback. Embiid's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Well, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
For 3, Brogdon. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Embiid throws it down.
The offensive game of the big fella. I mean, Embiid's game is so polished. That's why you can't let him get hot.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And without a doubt, the voice of this team, the face of this franchise, is center Joel Embiid. Chris, he's embraced it from the beginning.
The 76ers knocked it out the park when they took the risk of drafting Embiid. To have a star like Embiid be so personable, it's rare. I mean,
Howard's checked in for Wright. Nowitzki comes in for DJ Wilson. Vince Carter is checked in for White. And it's Rose in for Pat Connaughton. Livingston finds Butler. Fade away. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Very steady in-between game there for Butler. You don't want to let him get too many of those.
Over in the corner, Rose. And stolen by the shot's good on the assist by Butler. Now it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
And the powerful frame of Horford, I mean, enabling him to rumble through the defensive resistance to put it home. It's clear this just isn't his night. Role would be to be a decoy.
Brogdon kicks to Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, in recent years, C-Web, players have flirted with quadruple doubles, but they're just so elusive. I mean, you've got to do a lot to get those kind of numbers.
Now think about it. Embiid and Westbrook have both come close. So Westbrook comes close to anything with a double at the end of it. And Draymond Green, he missed once on points. So, you know, it's so hard to do. I just remember that the Dream Olajuwon did it, but you think about it, you're exerting so much energy. By the way, players are really good, so how are you going to get those 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 blocks?
Right, yeah.
Or whatever else you can get along with points. But, yeah, so elusive, yeah.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Horford high post. In the corner, Simmons with it.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks trail by 4. Carter, the pass to Howard. Floats it up for Rose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and 3-point shot attempts so far for the 76ers.
And they're among the top-ranked teams in the conference, in large part because of how well-rounded they are at the offensive end. In terms of their shot distribution, their points are coming from just about everywhere. And that's a key component for any elite offense.
Wonderful instincts on the defensive end. I like how Simmons stays after his man. He's not letting him get comfortable.
Here's Butler, fires from the line. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
Here's Howard, lays it up, and defense at that. Howard's got 9 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Simmons. Bulls in Chicago. A nice shot by Harris.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Timeout called the Bucks. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
2 things in play there, Greg. I mean, they had a huge advantage in free throw attempts, and as a unit, they shot the lights out at the line.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the 76ers. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And as he squares up for
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Butler with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. Butler dishes to Harris, and he gets it to go.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Redick against Carter. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Carter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
Part of this falls on the defense. I mean, you know he's hot. You'd like to force someone else to shoot the basketball.
Rose, no good.
I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Stolen by Rose. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, that's the shot they're looking for. A clean three-pointer. Just can't get it to go.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Rose. Got it. Good job in the low post. Rose has got 7 points.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
And Redick kicks to Harris. They double him with the bits. Harris's shot is good.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even bigger if he keeps this up.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lets it go from deep. Rejected. Inside, he's looking for Howard and finds him.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And the 76ers call time here.
Looking now at some numbers for Rose. Great showing for him last season. First in free throw percentage, 5th in assists, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Butler feeling it out a bit. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And think about, Kevin, this talented 76ers team. Coach Brown helped shape and form the core of this roster. I mean, he's come up with the group much as they have grown under him.
Philadelphia leading by 3 to the inside. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game. And with Brown, he has the trust of the players because they have gone through the same trying time.
And let's not undervalue what stability is meant for this group. Having a coach the ups and downs with the Sixers, it makes players play that much harder for him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Miami Heat. Then on Saturday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And looking at that Nets matchup, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
DJ Wilson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
And Simmons kicks to Hardaway. And that one off the back. Hardaway has got 7.
With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, his field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Now here's Rose. 7 points in the game. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And that's 15 points for Vince Carter.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Bolden scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game. Four. Carter inside the three-point line. From the top of the key, he buries it. He's got 17.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. Overall. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The 76ers, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second-chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. White, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Pat Connaughton comes in for Carter. And Brogdon subbed in for Rose. Hardaway kicks to Redick. Wilson, that's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 15.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, that lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
Up top, Simmons. He's guarded by Brogdon. Simmons again. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice open look, but it's no good. Outside Hardaway. Embiid trying to break loose. And Tim Hardaway Jr. with the 3. Hardaway has got it all tied up now for Philadelphia. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
I think they let the game come to them. But they haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
Embiid is out there with Horford, and there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. And this game is done. They'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
I tell you what, Butler is a physical dunker. I mean, he takes his craft seriously. I just love watching this guy take off.
Here's Howard.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that? No.
And here is Simmons. Dirk Nowitzki getting his three to go. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
They haven't gotten their legs back.
And with the lift that Rose gets from his legs, he's able to put such a soft touch on those floaters. That's a great shot for him.
Simmons pulls it in.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find it.
Finds Howard. Simmons passes to Butler. And they get it. Nice D from Rose.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their fourth miss in 5 attempts.
To the inside. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, Antetokounmpo following Al Horford's three-point attempt. And Carter has it in the corner. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And the 76ers call time here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
This is a critical timeout for them. They've got to come up with a plan to slow him down right here and right now.
And a look here at the shot chart for Embiid.
This has been the kind of showing from him that everyone wanted to see. He's not going out of his way to force much, but when the shot is there for him, he hasn't hesitated 1 second to pull the trigger. Just a great night from the floor for him.
Can they get it? Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Simmons.
Oh, you got to live with that on defense. Simmons needs to keep back to when Ben Simmons was first drafted as the top pick in 2016. Everyone knew he could be a playmaker as a small forward, but really, he functions fully as a point guard when he's out on the floor.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Harris. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Vince Carter picks one up.
That's just the big boy muscle of Harris, a real energizer who just fights through contact on the shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Oh, wow. And Harris is a guy that really offers a ton of versatility. He can play both forward spots and is an efficient scorer from just about anywhere.
Now here's Rose. He's got 12. Fires at the elbow. A second chance effort. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. Butler against Carter. Got a piece of it and stolen by Howard. He feeds it to Rose. Goes his way. Rose has got 14 points for the game.
And Rose continuing to hone that jump shot. That's where he can take his game to the next level.
Now here is Harris. 13 points in the game.
Getting off the ground fast. Embiid is an absolute animal when it comes to hammering it home.
Carter kicks to Antetokounmpo. And 2 shots coming up. That one on Harris. Compared to when you were playing C-Web, how have the baseline skill requirements for the 4s and the 5s, the power forwards and the centers, changed, do you think, the most?
The ability to stretch the floor. It's a lot more emphasis on the mobility, especially at the defensive end. And I don't think you can have a player who is a specialist anymore in the game. I've played with some great defenders, the Ben Wallaces, the Davis boys there in Indiana, but those positions are no longer valued or needed anymore. You can no longer be a defensive player that can't score on the other end. You have to be a player in the NBA now with the total skill set. That means mobility, shooting, dribble, passing. All of those things have to be encompassed, or there's a way to make sure to highlight you with a mismatch and take you out of the game.
Good documentation. I like that. The 76ers trailed by 13. Outside Butler. Kicks to Harris. In the corner. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
And here's a look at some numbers for Howard. Last season, he played outstanding. 4th in field goal percentage, 11th in blocks, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball. Bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Shots good from Butler.
Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field.
Rose kicks to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And the 76ers call time here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Ben Simmons. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Vince Carter. Butler against Brogdon. Butler kicks to Horford. Over Howard. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Al Horford.
Even though he's been stretched out this game, Horford, he still remains a solid mid-range jump shooter.
Here's Rose. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
But yeah, I mean, you're already getting dogged out there. I mean, and now he's landing body blows.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw drops for Rose.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And the pass to Horford. Over Howard. Here's Howard. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Horford.
That's the art of rebounding in a nutshell. Box out, hold your ground, and haul in the miss.
And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. Now here's Rose. 17 points in the game. Wright finds Howard. Just 4 to shoot. Over Horford. And it's off the back rim. No good. The 76ers trailed by 13. Graves passes to Harris. Here's Horford. He's covered by Rose. Fades away. Horford, good. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
And Horford is a calm presence on the court and in the locker room. He simply skies up and buries jumpers routinely over stiff defense.
Now here's Rose. To the middle. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Harris against Antetokounmpo. Harris dishes. With the block to the paint. There's Brogdon.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
And it's Butler missing.
No cover.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's sent back by Howard. A nice shot by Harris. Bucks leading by 17. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
It's a Both teams making some changes here. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Fifth best, Derrick Rose.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Now here's Howard. 19 points in the game. Brogdon kicks to Howard. The Bucks working the ball around. To the paint.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here is Hardaway. 10 points for him. From the wing. Hardaway has got 12 in the game.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you play him
count the basket.
He's just able to shoot over people at a high rate.
But yeah, using his size, that's what I like about his game. He understands where he has the advantage. Then he exploits it.
And Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The 76ers trail by 17. And here is Hardaway. 12 points for him. Right side, up two there. Reddick's got his second bucket.
Oh, man, an efficient mid-range shooter. I like seeing Reddick work in this shot from time to time.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the 76ers. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Nowitzki's checked in.
One shot, gentlemen.
The free throw drops for Rose.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
And Reddick kicks to Harris. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Rose double-teamed, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Right side, Hardaway. Another shot. There's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 19 points.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, I mean, it's all but over.
Connaughton passes to Wilson. Here's Connaughton. Shot clock at 5. He dishes it to Nowitzki. And again, the Bucks miss. And Reddick kicks to Hardaway. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Tobias Harris.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Inside, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as he keeps working.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bucks lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter, they've got Nowitzki. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Nowitzki. That one's good from the corner. Nowitzki's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Bucks. Simmons finds Harris. You know, you watch Ben Simmons play, and it isn't a surprise, Chris, that he's a threat to go off for a triple-double every time he suits up.
Well, Simmons is going to have a lot of triple-doubles in his career. Great size and a knack for the ball when it comes to rebounding.
And he knocks down the first one.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Howard's checked in for DJ Wilson. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Good on both. Milwaukee leading by 13. Now Brogdon, and stolen by Simmons. To the inside, Harris. The basket good. Simmons got his 6th assist on the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The 76ers trail by 13. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, man, it's not easy to slow down Harris when he gets on a roll. I mean, he has the ability to light it up from pretty much any spot.
Brogdon the pass to Antetokounmpo. Harris against Howard. On the clock, and the double up on Antetokounmpo. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Philadelphia has possession. Nowitzki dishes to Antetokounmpo. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good on the three. Down low, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And it's not difficult to see the potential that Harris has. I mean, he's a guy that can do just about everything out there on the floor.
And again, the Bucks miss. The 76ers trailed by 9. To the middle. That is going to slow him down, or has slowed him down so far, C-Webb, is injuries.
But people forget that Embiid would have been the top pick in his draft if he was fully healthy. I mean, too often do great big men have their careers derailed because of injuries. Embiid, though, I think Embiid has overcome his rough patch of health. I mean, I think he's going to be a monster as long as he stays on the floor.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Oh, yeah, Cal. And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
Al Horford's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Embiid drops them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Ogden against Simmons. It's on the and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Down low, here's Nowitzki. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Pass to Carter. Here's Howard. No good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here is Horford over Carter, and too long on the shot. For three, it's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Count it. And now it's watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Orlando Magic. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. The 76ers making a switch here. Butler's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Simmons against Brogdon. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Bank shot, no good.
They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so here is Philadelphia. And it's sent back by Howard. It's Brogdon on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. And the shot is good from the mid.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Howard against Embiid. Buries the long-range jumper.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid, Kevin. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. Rose is checked in. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They have a 9-point lead. And he makes that one. Rose has got 24 points.
And when Rose gets going and gets this kind of confidence offensively, you're in trouble. He can just flat out take over again.
Horford finds Simmons. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Pocket 6. And it's Rose missing. The 76ers trail by 8. Harris's shot is off.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest.
Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. The 76ers trail by 10. Ball's knocked loose. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Off the inbound. And it's Butler missing.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation to Coach right there. I mean, that should be an
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. The free throw drops for Embiid. He's perfect from the line this time. And they double up Butler. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Bucks leading by 10. Inside and stolen by Horford. The feed to Embiid. And the bucket is good.
the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Nowitzki outside. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Down low. Embiid, no good.
Great.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim. I mean, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
You're not going to see that very often.
And the basket by Harris.
Well, one of the things Harris does so well out there is shoot the 3 ball, which in turn opens up the floor for the rest of his teammates.
Yep, that one goes in there. Nowitzki's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Inside. Here's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Inside or outside, Harris remains steady and ready to shoot the ball. He definitely has the trust of his teammates and coaches. His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
There's the pass to Horford. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Horford continues to show us that he loves to drain the 3-point.
Bucks leading by 3. Right side out of the Kumbo. Over Harris. Onto Kumbo. No good. Their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Carter, that's good.
And the fourth quarter just has not been kind. Only 1 bucket in 5 attempts.
Simmons again throws. It's tipped. Here's Nowitzki. Assist by Nowitzki. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out.
And the 76ers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle with his team. 3-pointers have hurt them tonight, and he told his players, we've got to play them better on the 3-point line. We can't give them any more clean looks. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. To the paint, Horford. Milwaukee with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The 76ers trailed by 5 while they're passing to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Nowitzki and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, that won't go on the stat sheet. Close to getting the block, but really.
That catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Simmons, and they get it. Feeds it to Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You got to stay down on the shot fake, Kevin. I mean, once Embiid has you in the air, the rest is easy.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're up by 5. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. So it's the Bucks now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Rose kicks to Antetokounmpo. There's 1:38 left in the fourth. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Harris to the inside. A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got 18 points just in the second half.
And with that matchup, doing what he was able to do there, just muscling inside, he's not going to have a lot of problems.
Here's Embiid. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches of games.
Tipped away. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. For 3. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 8.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deeper hole. Very little time now to climb out.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're behind by 6. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harris. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Yes!
Remarkable, the poise of the young guard Simmons. He knows it's his responsibility to come through in tight spots.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
A good league is even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Time working against them here.
It's going to be crazy hard right now to catch up. They need a quick score and a quick foul.
Penalty situation. At the line for your 76ers, Ben Simmons.
drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. Both good from the line that time. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Three-pointer, Butler. Embiid finds Butler. He had Simmons atop the key. Outside Butler. Simmons the bounce. And here's Harris from the arc. Misses there. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks for...
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.